Hey loggers, I want to thank you for your support so far. Together we can build a wonderful community and expand this creepy universe even further. Help me reach 500 subscribers. Something very big is coming. Now without further ado, when we reach 500, the next door opens. What waits beyond is something I can't face alone. Join the logs. Stay aware. Stay afraid. Let's dive into today's story. There's an old building at the edge of my town. One of those forgotten ivy-covered shells with shattered windows and iron doors rusted shut. We used to dare each other to go in as kids. No one ever made it past the 6th stair, not because of fear, not because of anything we saw. Because if you step on the 7th stair, you don't come back out. The legend was simple. There's a creature in that house. It eats you slow, piece by piece, not your body, your memory. Step 7, it learns your name. Step 8, it takes your voice. Step 9, your face. By the time you reach the top, there's nothing left of you, just a skin full of echoes. I never believed it, until my brother vanished. He was the last to take the dare. He never came home. No cops believed us, said he probably ran away. His phone was left behind, his shoes too, and his favorite hoodie, the one with the stitched crow on the back, was found draped on the banister of that stairwell. It smelled like dirt and teeth. 12 years later, I went back. Couldn't help it. I'd moved on, college, job, another city, but I kept dreaming of that house, of stairs wrapped in darkness, of my brother's voice calling from the top, "Don't forget me." So I returned. The house looked the same. Older, maybe. Like it had grown bones beneath its walls. The air was thick, like syrup. Every breath hurt. I stepped inside. My footsteps made no sound. Dust didn't move when I passed. It was like the house wasn't in time anymore. The staircase waited. Wide old wood, carved railings, completely untouched by decay. 6 stairs. The 7th was darker, like it had never seen light, like it had teeth. I said my brother's name aloud, and the stair shivered. I stepped on it, and something changed. The house disappeared. I stood on a stair suspended in black. No walls, no ceiling, no floor, just the stair and a shape further up, tall, skeletal, dressed in threadbare funeral robes. It didn't move, but I knew it was watching me. And I knew the rules. Step 7, it learns your name. Step 8, I had to keep climbing. For him. For both of us. I stood on the 7th stair and everything I was began to shiver. The world was gone. No ceiling, no floor, no building. just this ancient staircase suspended in the void like a spine pulled from something godless. Ahead of me, the figure on the top stair just stood. No face, no motion. Its robes dragged and twitched slightly like breath trapped in fabric. I called out my brother's name again. No echo, only that voice in my head, the one I now knew wasn't mine, answering. He reached the top. He left something behind. I climbed. Step 8. The air bent like glass does before it breaks. Suddenly, I couldn't remember what I'd just said. My name. It slipped for a second. I felt my tongue move, but no sound came out. It took my voice, just like the stories said. Step 9, something behind me laughed. I spun around. Nothing. But I felt teeth on the back of my neck just for a moment. I reached up and my face was wet, not with sweat, with something thick. And when I looked into the reflection of my phone's screen, my mouth wasn't mine. It was wider, too wide, like someone had drawn it in ink and the ink was starting to leak. I kept going. 10, 11, 12. Each stair felt harder. With every step, the memories slipped. My mother's voice, the scent of our kitchen, my brother's laugh. I held onto one image. Him sitting on the roof, legs swinging, hoodie with a crow on the back, telling me stories about monsters in old places. The eater, the one who doesn't feast on meat, but on meaning. Step 13. At the top of the stairs, the figure moved. It didn't walk. It glided backward into the dark, behind a door I hadn't seen until now. A crooked arch framed with hands carved into the wood. Not praying, not welcoming, just reaching. I went in. The room was filled with shells. People, hundreds of them, standing still like mannequins, eyes hollow, faces half gone. Some had no mouths, no fingers, no memories, just silence. And in the center, my brother. He turned when I stepped forward. For a moment, he was whole. He smiled, said my name, and then the light in his eyes cracked, and he collapsed into ash. The eater stood behind him. I asked it, or thought I did, why? Its voice didn't echo. It didn't need to. It spoke inside my skull. Memory is meat. Meaning is marrow. You climb. You offer. You descend. You forget. I screamed. No sound came out. And then it offered me something. A choice. Leave what is yours, or stay and forget. I placed something on the floor. Not my name, not my voice, but the memory of my brother, his stories, his smile, his scent, and the stare appeared beneath me again. I woke outside, on the curb, crying, but I didn't know why. I don't remember having a brother. Sometimes I dream of a hoodie with a crow on the back, of stairs that go on forever, and of something waiting at the top, mouth open,